Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is Dana, my 18-inch doll, and she is here to co-host our hashtag Best Dressed 18-inch Doll Cowl 2025. And for May, we have 17 entries in our fashion show and I cannot wait to get started with that. But for now, I'm just going to talk to you about what our cowl is all about, because some people have just jumped on of late, and if you've just tapped into this video today, you are invited to join us in as well. It is such a fun cowl and I am absolutely loving all the entries, all the variety, all the accessories and everything about it. And so is Dana, because we're getting a little bit more inspiration to add to her wardrobe over there. Now, this cowl came about because one of my favorite things growing up was playing with my dolls, and for a very long time I've had Dana. I only made her one little outfit about a year and a half ago, and I really wanted to put some more clothes in her wardrobe and accessories, so I thought I'd invite all of you to join me, because this is the best way for me to actually get things done. Excuse me. So each and every month we spin this wheel here, and there are 4 designers that have YouTube tutorials that we get to pick from. Wherever it lands, we spin again. So that designer, we spin again, and there are 6 patterns, YouTube tutorials from each and every designer, and then we make one each month. Now, a lot of you do add a lot of accessories, which I absolutely love, but the absolute minimum that we all need to do is make the outfit or the accessory that it lands on. Now, so far we've made 5. So after June, we're halfway there, which I think is amazing. And out of the 4 designers, we've already used 3 of them. So there's 1 to go that we haven't, tapped into. Maybe today will be their turn. So at the end of this cowl, so everybody that joins in each and every month, their name goes in here. And then at the end of the 12 months, we're going to first of all have a huge fashion parade. So everyone gets to choose one of their favorite outfits, including accessories and whatever they wish. And then I will choose 3 winners for 3 12-month digital subscriptions to a crochet magazine. So I cannot wait for that as well. And that's just a little bit of an incentive. It's not the only reason why we're joining in. It's just been so much fun. Now for May, we had to make an overalls dress, and I'll bring Dana up close to you in just a moment, from Willow's AG. Now, I had so much fun making this dress, and I can tell you from everyone that joined in, pretty much everyone found it to be a fun, easy project. And this month I actually had time to make Dana an accessory, a little bandana. Now I do love the color of this blue yarn which I use, which is very similar to our Spot Saver USA style yarn, which is a 10 ply or a worsted weight, but it did come in mill ends. And I'm pretty sure this one was a mill end. Otherwise, it is a Spot Saver, but it was in my scrap bin, so I'm not sure. It's just a 100% acrylic yarn, and I did use the recommended hook size, and I'm sorry I can't remember what it was, but I did use it because I'm trusting the process, because I learned from my first mistake the very first month, where I used my own hook and I just made this enormous skirt. Anyway, that was in another episode. Today, we're talking about this beautiful overalls dress, and what a wonderful design it was, guys. Here's the front here. I added some little wooden buttons, very little ones, but I love the way that the back was made. She's got some other yarn in her hair. I just really, really like the way that the designer put the what's the back of the overalls together. I think she did a brilliant job. And the little bandana is pretty much just a little triangle, and it is a granny stitch one, and I'm pretty sure it's from the same designer. So I'm going to pop Dana down because she's had her time to showcase how she looks. And don't you think that this blue, if I haven't already said it, look at that, it brings out the blue in her eyes. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love her so much. Okay, so I'm going to pop her down for now, and I'm going to start showcasing all of your makes, and then we're going to spin this wheel, and we're going to spin it twice, and then we'll know what our June make will be. I'm so very excited to bring that to you. So I think I may have already mentioned, but if not, we have 17 outfits, 17 entries for May, and I'm so very excited. So let's get started. Now I do have a cup of tea in case I need it, because I still have this nasty lingering cough. I'm going to pop this just to the side a little bit so I can bring this container here so I can pop everybody's name in there. And I do have them already here. So let's get started. This is the best part, right, guys? Now, our friend Kathleen, she sent in her super sweet doll. Start again, Litsa. Kathleen, super sweet doll, is wearing her overalls dress made in a beautiful denim coloured yarn. She is also wearing a white bandana and slippers. Then the pattern is from Willow's AG. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for sending in your beautiful outfit. And here you are here. And I'll just pop you into our little container. Now, our friend Alley Cat, she also sent in an entry. So here is Alley Cat's overalls dress. I absolutely love the green buttons and the green trim on the dress, and the little basket with the matching ribbon around it, as the little dress has around the bottom as well, complements the look perfectly. Now, the basket is perfect for collecting spring blossoms, Alley Cat tells us, and I totally agree. So thank you so much for sending that in to us. And here you are. Let me pop you in there. Now, Sharon Kay has sent in her makes. Now look at this beautiful ensemble. Sharon used Spot Saver yarn in beige fleck for the dress, beanies and boots. Now Sharon used brown yarn from her stash to trim the boots and for the pom-pom. I absolutely love that. And of course, Sharon made a jumper using the Aldi Rainbow Baby yarn. Now the doll looks so cozy in her beautiful outfit. I did have to break up those photos because it was quite large, so I hope that you will be able to piece it all together. So thank you so much, Sharon, for sending in that very, very cozy ensemble to us. And there you are there. Now, our friend Hannah D, she sent in her doll, and her doll is enjoying her day in the sun, wearing her overalls dress made with big W yarn in the yarn maker, cake yarn, which is a worsted weight, which is like this 10 ply. Now, the top is the short sleeve shirt from Willow's AG, and that one was made using Marvel 8 ply yarn. It's just simply beautiful, that outfit. So thank you so much, Hannah, for sending in your make for May. There we are, there. Looks like a very pretty sunny day in that photo. Now, our friend Missa Pippin, so here is Mrs. Overall dress made using 100% acrylic Spot Saver yarn in silver and a 5mm hook. Missa added a sparkly button in the middle, which I think is the perfect finishing touch. So thank you so much, Missa, for sending in your very, very pretty dress to us. And here you are here. Now, here is Barbara's doll dressed in her overalls dress, holding her very own troll doll. I absolutely love that. Now, I have a troll doll here as well. I wonder if Dana would be able to hold on to this one. Anyway, so back to Barbara. Now, this is a very pretty purple hair scarf in the pattern by Willow's AG as well. So thank you so much, Barbara, for sending in your gorgeous makes for May. I absolutely love that your doll has a troll doll. And I do know that Barbara's granddaughters love playing with their dolls and their outfits. Now, okay, Julianne. So, okay, this is cuteness overload, guys. Julianne used Red Heart Super Saver in the colour Candy for the overalls dress and the bucket hat, and the hat pattern is by the Pretty Stitch. This doll backpack is a tutorial by Crystal at Bag O' Day using the same yarn. Now, Dana absolutely needs a backpack like that in her wardrobe. So thank you so much, Julianne, for sending in your ensemble for your doll. Now, next, here is Victoria P's doll wearing her beautiful overall dress. The colour of the yarn brings out the blue in the doll's eyes, just like Dana's. So thank you so much, Victoria P, for sending in your dress to us. Now, Victoria absolutely loves that. You know, with each and every design each month, she's getting a little bit more experience, she keeps telling us, which is great. Now, Diane's doll is dressed in her pretty denim colour overalls dress. Her bucket hat is made using a variegated yarn in blues, whites and greys. Now look at her matching cardi. The hat and the cardi are also patterns by Willow's AG. So Diane S., thank you so much for sending in your makes to us. What a beautiful set for your doll, which your granddaughter will be playing with as well. I love that. God willing, one day I'll be able to say that. Now, Valerie H. Here is Valerie's denim coloured overalls dress. I love the addition of the wooden handmade with love buttons. Valerie said she enjoyed making this dress and found it to be very easy and fast. And Valerie, I think that we all agree with you. It was a fun, fast make. Now, next. Now, our friend Carlotta sent in her make. So this outfit is Carlotta's granddaughter's favourite because of the bright colours. The dress is so pretty with its matching headband. So thank you so much, Carlotta, for sending in that very pretty dress to us. I can see the appeal for your granddaughter. Now, our friend Kim tells us that Charlie is wearing her overalls dress made using Stylecraft Aran yarn in a lovely peach colour. And Kim tells us that she also enjoyed making this dress. And I really like the addition of the clear buttons. I think that's great because clear buttons can go with anything. Thank you so much, Kim, for sending in your dress. Now, our friend Liza. Now, Liz's doll is wearing her overalls dress. And the little heart buttons add just the perfect finishing touch. Now, Liz's doll is ready for a fun day out, I feel. And I love that the pink in her dress matches the pink rose in the vase. So thank you so much, Liza, for sending in your dress to us. Now, our friend Sally from Nanny Moon's Crochet, she's joined in with us as well. And she is telling us that this will be like the perfect collection of dolls, clothes and accessories that she will put to the side. And she has ordered a doll as well because her granddaughter is quite young now, but before you know it, she'll be grown up enough to be able to play with them. So welcome, Sally. I'm so happy you've joined us. Now, Sally used Stylecraft Special Aran in the colour pomegranate. And the buttons are so pretty. You need to zoom in on them, guys. They have little trees painted on them. They are so, so pretty. So thank you, Sally, for joining in with us. Now, Christine B has also sent in her make. So here is Anna in her overall dress. White top and bandana. Christine used Marvel 8-ply yarn and a 5mm hook. And the little white star buttons are a perfect choice, I thought. Absolutely love them. So thank you, Christine, for joining us and sending in your makes. Now, our friend Josephine tells us, meet Aria. She is wearing her overalls dress in a lovely green colour, and the very pretty yellow butterfly buttons are a lovely finishing touch, and you all know how much I love butterflies. So thank you so much, Josephine, for introducing us to Aria. I think we have met Aria before. It's just that Josephine has finally named her. And there you are, Josephine. And lucky last, we have Marta H. Now, this adorable little bear is modelling Marta's overalls doll dress. Marta used red heart stripes in the colour Bright Stripe, and the silver buttons that Marta used have a very regal pattern on them, so you need to zoom in on those as well. I just think that that little bear is so cute in that dress. So Marta, thank you so much for joining us. Now, I'm going to pop this to the side. I do have the lid here. Now, eventually I'm going to have to find a special way to draw the 3 prizes, but I still have 7 months to worry about that. Well, 6 really. So let's put this one to the side. I do have all of our designers here. I love this part. I just love this part. I'm getting so excited. So let's pop it on Willow's AG because that was May's pattern that we made. Let me get my marker here because you know I like to write it down. So we're on to June. Oh my goodness, June, guys. Yes, so I neglected to say that today's the 1st of June, 2025, for anyone that wanted to know. Okay, so let's do this. Are we ready? I'm going to try to give it a really good spin. Is it all like, yeah, it's all nice and tight. We've got it on Willow's AG, and let's do this, guys. I always like to hold the bottom so it doesn't fly away. Are we ready? Oh, so close. You know what? Jessie her doll up is one we haven't used yet, but it's actually right there on number 5, guys. So where that little pin is. So as you can see, we're going to make another one from Willow's AG. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 things left to make. Well, maybe it says bandana there. Well, if we get bandana, because so many of us have made it now, we can make a head wear. We'll see how we go. So here's Willow's AG. So we have a bikini. Oh, I'd love to make a bikini, a cardigan, a tote bag, or a bandana to make. So let's spin this one more time. Let me put down Willow's AG. I know that I can revisit the video, but I always like writing things down. So are we ready? Okay, here we go. So if we get number 3 or 4, we need to spin again. Are we ready? Okay, so we got number 3. So that means that we've already made the overall dress. So we're going to spin again, which is just as exciting, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is too funny. We've already made the pride dress, which is number 4. I hope we're not doing this for too long. All right, lucky number 3, okay? Yes, so it landed on number, I'm going to call that 1, because it's just dangling there. Can you see that, guys? So number 1. So number 1 is the bikini. I just love that. Well, I guess for all of you in the Northern Hemisphere, that's perfect because summer is coming your way. We are on the first day of winter. So let me pop that down here, guys. I'm actually going to write here that that's our June make. Now, of course, I will link the video tutorial in the description box for you. I just love that we're going to crochet a bikini for our doll. Okay, this is going to be fun. I haven't actually looked at the tutorial because you know that's how I roll. I never ever think to that far ahead in the future. So it's just as much as a surprise for me as it is for you. I basically went off the thumbnail. So it is true what they say, the thumbnails need to be catchy. So that's it, guys. We've got Willow's AG again. We're going to crochet a bikini for our best dressed dolls. And you know what? They really do need to have a bikini in their wardrobe. Now I wonder how many of us will have the time to make a beach towel as an accessory. That's not a bad idea at all. Or a big sun hat, or I'll just be happy to get through the bikini. You know me, I'm always lastminute.com. So for now, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining us. I so appreciate that all of you take the time to make something and email it to me. And for all of you that come along to cheer us on and just clap away and ooh and ah at the fashion show, I absolutely love that as well. Your support means the world to us. We can't do this without great cheerleaders, right, guys? So from Dana and I'd like to wish you all a wonderful rest of the weekend. And until we see you very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.